Hi everyone! I'm going to take this time to discuss the important information to consider when comparing organic and conventional agriculture. So first, it's really important to understand what exactly organic means. Organic is a certification that's regulated by the USDA National Organic Program, and organic food is produced without using synthetic pesticides and fertilizers, and also without using genetically modified organisms, also known as GMOs. Now, let's get into the specific differences between the practices and the implications of conventional and organic agriculture. To start, conventional farms use synthetic fertilizers to promote plant growth. These synthetic fertilizers are petroleum-based, which means that they're made from fossil fuels, and they're also water-soluble. Now, because they're water-soluble, a process called leaching can occur in which excess nutrients can run off into our waterways with rainwater and with the irrigation. And so when this excess synthetic fertilizer runs off into the waterways, it can really damage the aquatic ecosystem. Conventional farms also use synthetic insecticides and herbicides to promote plant growth and protect against pests, weeds, and diseases. However, these synthetic insecticides and herbicides can harm bees and other beneficial pollinators, and they can also be very dangerous for the farm workers that are exposed to high levels of these chemicals. Finally, conventional farms use genetically modified organisms, or GMOs. And so these GMOs can create a lack of biodiversity on farms. And this biodiversity is important for food security purposes, and it's also really important for preserving culturally significant foods and seeds. Compared to conventional farms, organic farms use natural fertilizers that are derived from plant and animal matter. When organic fertilizers are used, less leaching of the nutrients into waterways occurs, which means that there's less damage to the aquatic ecosystems, and also the soil health is going to be stronger, and there's going to be less of a need for continuous application of the fertilizers onto the soil. Organic farms also use natural methods to reduce pests and weeds on the farm. Some of these practices might include introducing birds of prey or practicing crop rotation. These different practices are going to promote the biodiversity of insects and animals on the farm that are beneficial to the entire ecosystem. Another factor that plays a big role in determining whether consumers choose organic or conventional produce is the price difference between the two. At any supermarket or farmer's market, it's easy to see that organic comes at a much higher price. This means that organic produce is simply not accessible to everyone in the community. However, if you are paying for organic produce, you're paying not only for potentially less pesticide residue on your crops, which is something that consumers often think about when they're considering purchasing organic, but you're also paying for all of the ecosystem services that I discussed prior, including less leaching, improved biodiversity, improved soil health, and also improved working conditions for the farmers. One final thing that's important to remember is that not all organic agriculture is the same. Not all organic farms are implementing the same organic practices. And so a small-scale organic farm is going to be providing a lot more of those ecosystem services than a larger-scale organic farm can. Because small-scale farms are typically not monocropping, they're going to have a lot more biodiversity on the farm and are going to use a wider variety of seeds. Also, because small-scale farms are able to implement practices such as rotational grazing and cover cropping, the soil quality is going to be improved, and the soil is also going to be able to store more carbon. If you have any questions about the information shared in this video, please feel free to reach out, either by sending a comment in the comments section or by sending us an email. Thanks for watching.